I went to Energy Star to interview Melissa Klein, one of the managers of communication for Energy Star. I interviewed her about how environmentally conscious families are today.
I'm a communications manager in the products and labeling division. So Energy Star has three different divisions. One is products and labeling, one is residential, because new and renovated homes can also own the Energy Star, and we also have a commercial and industry branch, which is all about buildings and it's more systems based. And we work together very closely because we overlap. But Energy Star is a program that's been around since 1992. It's a federal program, and it's run by EPA, the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency. And the goal is to promote energy efficiency, to help people save energy, which ultimately helps fight climate change. So in answer to your question, I could tell you from the Energy Star perspective that changes are being made, and we're continually striving to help people make more changes. So across the board with commercial and industry, residential, and products and labeling, in 2009 alone, the Energy Star program helped people save nearly $17 billion in their energy bills. And that's it's reducing greenhouse gas emissions equivalent to those from 30 million vehicles. So because the Energy Star program is more about energy efficiency, a green family is one that makes a lot of changes in order to save energy. And there are lots of really simple things that people can do to save energy that don't all require much money. There are, for instance, you could do something really simple like changing a light bulb and save $40 over the lifetime of the bulb. You can unplug electrical items, because even phones and other devices that are charging, if they're plugged in and they're not charging, they still draw current. You can seal leaks, seal air leaks around doors and windows, and seal and insulate, and just heat and cool more efficiently. I think the average utility bill is $2,200 a year in this country for a household, and so heating and cooling can be about half of that, so people can save about 30% by being more efficient around that. So that's a really huge thing. Another thing that people can do is just simple things like washing their clothes in cold water and taking shorter showers, powering down their computers, their laptop computers.
Can you think of one thing that families in DC could do to decrease their negative impact on the environment?
Well, the first thing is being more conscious and aware, and sharing what you know with friends, and also just taking small steps. Even if you don't have to do a lot, you could just take really small steps, and that makes a big difference. So one of the first things is changing out lighting to Energy Star lighting. It's much more energy efficient. For instance, an Energy Star light uses about 75% less energy. So if every home in the US replaced just one light with an Energy Star light, we'd save about $600 million in annual energy costs. So a little bit really adds up to a lot. And for one's own household, I would say looking at sealing and insulating, because that's, if you have gaps around doors and windows, even if you're a renter, you don't have to be a homeowner, even if you're a renter, you can correct that and keep your space much more comfortable, and like in winter, keep the warm air from just flying out the window, literally.
So what do employees here do to be environmentally conscious? Do they follow all the standards that Energy Star sets?
I would guess that everyone, when they buy products, we don't say run out and buy everything new, but when it is time to replace a product, you should look for the Energy Star. It's the blue label, which means it's the most efficient of its kind. And Energy Star qualifies over 60 product categories, from lighting to office equipment and entertainment to you name it. So I think that people do look for the Energy Star when they shop. As far as the other things, I don't know, but I think people here are pretty conscious, and I know in the building we have, even the lighting goes off. It's on a sensor, so if you're not in a room for a while, or if you're not moving, the lights go off. And we also recycle batteries and cartridges and paper and things like that.
What are the standards for Energy Star products?
So the standards vary by product. We have a lot of engineers that work with us to develop specifications, either new specifications for products that have not been labeled before, or revised specifications for more popular products like televisions. So as technology changes, our engineers understand more, come up with more stringent specs, and I think for TVs we're on version 5 right now, and that keeps being upgraded. And so we've moved the bar on all products, even non-Energy Star products, but so many products now do have the Energy Star. It's become like very common to see the label. And so it varies by product, but it means it's in a certain percentage of the top of its category. So for instance, I think televisions are 40% more efficient. Energy Star televisions are 40% more efficient. A lot of other appliances are 20 to 30% more efficient than standard models. Our engineers come up with the specifications, and we put it out there for public comment, and then any manufacturer can follow the guidelines. And manufacturers want to follow the Energy Star guidelines because consumers are looking for it, and then retailers are there to offer products. I'm just speaking about products right now, because there's the other aspect of it too. And so then once that's done, there's a very rigorous testing and verification process where third-party labs test the products to make sure that they are indeed, they meet the specification, and then it goes to market. So that's on the product side. On the homes and buildings side, on buildings it's more about heating and cooling systems and lighting systems for entire buildings, and that's huge because a department store chain or hotel chain might say they want to make all of their buildings Energy Star qualified, and a building can, if it's Energy Star qualified, it could be about 30% more efficient than non-Energy Star. So companies that do this save hundreds and thousands of dollars, millions of dollars in energy costs. So it's great for them, and it's great for the environment too.
This is Zane Gavin for Video Production Class 2010 to 2011.